Everybody knows about it at this point, but The Marvels is severely underperforming at the box office, and Iman Vellani was asked about it, and this is what she had to say. I don't want to focus on something that's not even in my control, because what's the point? That's for Bob Iger. The box office has nothing to do with me. I'm happy with the finished product, and the people that I care about enjoyed the film. Can we give it up one time for Iman Vellani? She is absolutely amazing. Somebody her age, she's young, she gets it. She has a great head on her shoulders. I think Marvel really knocked it out of the park, casting her in this role, bringing her into the universe, and they're definitely going to make her a leader of the Young Avengers moving forward, spoiler alert. But I think that this is amazing. And Iman, I know that you don't really care from somebody like me, but you're not the reason why people aren't going to the box office, aren't going to go see this movie, because you are amazing in this film. Your co-stars, in my opinion, were equally as amazing. This was a fun movie. Like, is it a perfect movie? Absolutely not. But I had a lot of fun watching it. This movie came at a really bad time, in my opinion. For the 2 weeks leading up to this movie, Marvel and the MCU were getting all types of bad press. There was a lot of stories coming out that they had no idea which direction they were going. They were talking about replacing Jonathan Majors, going with Doom, getting rid of Kang. The Loki show was going on at this time, so I think that a lot of people wound up staying home and watching the finale of that show instead of going to see this at the premiere that night. I will say this, when I went to the premiere of this movie, I've gone to every Marvel premiere at night since Captain America, which is way back in 2010. So it's been 13 years of me going to these movies with my good friend. This was the emptiest premiere I had ever seen in my life for the Marvel projects. Typically when I go in the theater, I go in there, it takes a good 10 to 15 minutes to get my popcorn, get my water, go to my seat. I had all that done within 2 minutes. There were no lines. When I walked in, 5 minutes till the movie started, there was really no one there. It was half full, and by the time the movie had started, the theater was only at 3/4 capacity, which is just outrageous. I have never seen that for a Thursday night showing of a Marvel movie, and that was just, it was shocking. It was truly shocking. I just think this movie had a lot against it. There was no way this was going to be a financial success, and I think that that's why, they released it the way they did. And I also think that's why in the commercials leading up to the film, they started teasing the X-Men were going to show up, which they did, but it was just one, and it was in a different universe, so it doesn't 100% count, but it still happened. I think I'm not a huge proponent of this movie. I'm not. I liked it. I gave it a 6 out of 10, and I thought it was a fun time. But I don't like the people that come on here or come on YouTube and they say, oh, this was a garbage movie, this was a pandering movie. There was nothing about this movie that I felt was pandering. I thought it was fine. Like, there are a couple scenes that I really didn't care for, but I think to hate something just because you don't like an actor or actress and what they had said, years ago, or I just think that's the wrong way to go about things. Like, you have your opinion, that's fine, you can do it, but maybe evaluate how you evaluate. At the end of the day, the only person you're hurting are people like Iman Vellani, who are true stars, who really give a shit about their projects, and she should be talked about in a more higher light, and her movie should be as well, because she gave a shit. She did her best, and I think that she did a great job. That's just me. And I know that you guys aren't always going to agree with my opinions either, and that's fine.